On the floor for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. At power forward, Jeremy Sohan. At point guard, Trey Jones. At center, Jakob Poeltl. At the other forward, Keldon Johnson. At the other guard, Devin Vassell. The head coach of the visiting team is Greg Popovich. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Sacramento Kings. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 13, Keegan Murray. At forward, 6'8", number 40, Harrison Ball. At shooting guard, 6'7", number 9, Kevin Huerter. The man in the middle, 7'1", number 10, Domantas Sabonis. At guard, 6'3", number 5, De'Aaron Fox.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And the starting group for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Poeltl, then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the power forward position. And for the Kings, the backcourt pair will be Fox with Huerter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Huerter. There's the pass to Fox. Misses the three. Now here's Vassell. Pass to Sohan. Fox against Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rejected by Murray. Huerter on the wing. Covered by Vassell. Fox from outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
An area that Fox should continue to work on. When he's sinking threes, his offense becomes so much more dangerous.
Richard, teams love to have a big man like Sabonis who they can run their offense through, don't they?
Yeah, he's got triple-double potential every time he steps on the floor. Look, he gets on the glass, his passing is so perfect, and then he's a great presence down low.
Here's Fox, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Drills it from outside.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
Jones against Fox. Jones, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Johnson. And that one goes long. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Fires for 3. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Fox.
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is a guy who really sees all angles on the floor.
Jones, the pass to Purdy. Rebound by the Kings. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series against this club last year. But, then again, so did a lot of other teams. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. 7-point differential. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Jones. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Miles checked in for Murray. Davis comes in for Barnes. And it's Malik Monk in for Kevin Huerter. And so Jones nails both of them. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played with.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did. And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Davis. Right side, Collins. Here's Roby. Covered by Lyons. 6 to shoot. Jones, no one around him. Drops in the tray. Jones has got 5 now.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Fox, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Sacramento. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. McDermott's checked in for Johnson. Langford comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Richardson in for Jones.
And guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
Now, here's Collins. No points in the game yet for him. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Fox from outside. Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Richardson. The Kings getting the bucket. It's Collins with the drive.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Davis surveying the floor. Three-pointer, Fox. It's not going to go for him. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And here's Langford. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time.
Rashawn Holmes.
That is his first foul of the game. And the Kings making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Corky Dang's checked in for the Spurs. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Roby. So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 7. Now here's Langford. Guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. Offline with his 3. Outside, Davis. Passes it to Holmes. Back to Davis. Here's Okpala. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Kings on top as they end the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Please get a big round of applause.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Big man on the floor for them, Barnes and Sabonis. Mitchell is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Monk in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. Now, Huerter, after Keldon Johnson missed from long range. Such a wide-open look. Barnes has got 6 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Monk with the double team. Johnson for 3. Monk grabs the board.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
You know, Richard, this is hard to believe, but the Kings haven't made the playoffs since 2006, which is the longest streak right now in the NBA.
And I remember them being one game away from playing us in the NBA Finals. So this has been surprising for everyone. Look, Sacramento, they have to prioritize winning because it just has not been working out. And their fans are amazing. They love some playoff basketball. Get those guys some playoff basketball.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Keldon Johnson. Barnes looking around. Kicks it to Monk. Shot from the top of the key. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Spurs trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
On deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Richardson outside. And finished off by Jang.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
The fun fans, your Sacramento Kings Breakers. Make some noise.
Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Murray comes in for Malik Monk. And it's Fox in for Davion Mitchell. Sacramento leading by 13. Three-pointer, Fox. Good on the three-point shot. Fox has got 9.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
And Sacramento has possession after the basket by San Antonio. Holmes kicks to Fox. Over Jones. Outside for Murray. Pass to Barnes. Here's Herter. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. He's got 9.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Bertle, the pass to Jones. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Fox. Takes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 19-point game. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Will be the pass to Sohan. Spurs working the ball around now. Bertle sets the pick for Jones. The pass to Bertle. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Richardson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And the Kings with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Jones against Fox. Pass to Murray. Launches it. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. .35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Jones up top. Guarded by Fox. Jones, the pass to Sohan. Here's Rope. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Richardson finds Bertle. And the dunk by Bertle.
And look at Bertle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Here's Herter. He's got 9. Passes it to Murray. From the arc. no good. And so it's Sacramento closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today was an NBA game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
You got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, they've certainly got their work cut out for them. They'll have to be at their absolute best to get the win. That includes the second unit and the rest of the bench. It's all hands on deck.
Let's turn our attention to that first half, which left a big deficit on the board for the Spurs.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, to win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even